Hello there, Pisces. This is Sophie with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here with us. And if you are returning, thank you so much for all of your love and support. I appreciate it so much. I'm so happy that these readings have provided you with the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. And for those of you who are new, I hope that this reading today is able to achieve that same end for you. All right, this is going to be your April 2019 reading. It is general, okay, so it may not reflect your current situation, but I do recommend revisiting the reading at the end of the month just in case your situation changes. If this reading does not resonate, I highly recommend checking out last month's reading, because if that one does, then this reading here could be a pretty significant indication for what's coming in. All right, this reading is also general in that it's not limited to love or career, finances, self-love and transformation. It can be applied to whatever you are currently going through, whatever elements in your life are currently taking up space in your mind and in your heart. And I will group elements and factors and people in the reading as I see them appear. All right, that is in large part why my videos are so long. All right, Pisces. Now I just want to tell you right now that your energy feels very butter-like. All right, you have, you did have the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords come up, so you are in contemplation about something, but you had the Lovers come up as well, which indicates a very big decision. But you had the Temperance card come out, and the Empress card come out, and the Death card come out, and it's just transformation everywhere, new beginnings, expansion. It's so tasty. Your energy here is just so tasty. You could be dealing with a Sag, a Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Gemini. Oh boy, but this energy here, Pisces, is tasty, tasty, tasty. Didn't think you could taste energy, but you most definitely can. With the Tower and the Eight of Wands, all right? Something will be brought to an end fairly soon. Either it's going to be brought to an end, or you're going to be receiving a very, very significant epiphany regarding travel, or some type of transportation, some type of closing of a distance between you and a goal, you and a person, some type of progress, something in regards to something that you've had in the works. That kind of news could be coming to you. And it might make you kind of look at things differently again. You have to revisit the drawing board a little bit. But with the Two of Pentacles, okay, I'm feeling like you have a plethora. You have a plethora of options, new beginnings, very tangible new beginnings, possibly gifts as well. And you're at a point where you're like, I'm happy with all of this, and I'm super content with juggling all the responsibilities I'm juggling, but it's time now to elevate. It's time now to take this up a notch, and to do that I might have to just zero in on one of the pentacles and kind of refocus, right? And that's exciting. But I feel very calm, okay? Like I feel like you know exactly where you want to take this. You're just kind of savoring the moment, Pisces. You're just savoring the moment. You're savoring the fact that you have all of these options. Savoring the fact that people would kill to be in the position where you are, where you've got all of these decisions that you can make, and they all help you. It's like it's one thing after another, just all of these beautifully fortunate blessings these events are just coming for you. Two of Wands, more choices. With the Emperor, it could be with work. Something having to do with either you becoming a boss or someone else being a boss, or just getting in control now of one of your two options, one of your two decisions that you have to make. Could be dealing with an Aries as well. Okay, so right now you are the Ace of Swords. Okay, you're at a point, Pisces, where you have realized you know exactly what you want, you know what needs to be cut out, you know what's going to stay. It's just a matter of not taking so long to exit out. Yes, being crossed with the Ace of Pentacles, exactly. You want both Pentacles. What's crossing this is the fact you have to give one up. The fact you have to give one up. On your mind, you've got Temperance. You're trying to figure out how you can make all of these multiple things work. In your heart, you've got the Ace of Cups. Holy crockamole, man. You got all four, you Pisces. Listen, you've got all four. I don't even know what to say to you. I don't even know what to say. In your heart. Okay, in your heart you're feeling renewed. In your heart you're feeling creative. You're feeling love, you know, this self-love, this healing. You know, the Temperance is also healing. It's bringing things back into balance, but it's also alchemy. It's mixing multiple things that don't typically mix and being able to do that. Synergy. In the recent past with the Eight of Wands, okay, you had the motivation to make it all happen. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Like, you guys are facing not only a new beginning, but multiple new beginnings. It's all falling into place, and you have these options. And it's like, what's making moving forward difficult could involve travel for sure. You know, what's making moving forward a little bit difficult is the fact that it's going to take a little bit of time to bring things into the alignment you need it to be. You see yourself as the Two of Swords, indecisive about how to move forward, not moving forward at all. In your environment, you've got the Six of Pentacles. All right. What you're afraid of is the Page of Swords. And the potential outcome is strength. Could be dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius. I've never seen all four aces out in order like that. Like, your only thing, Pisces, is that you just don't know what is going to reap the greater benefit. Because you have two pentacles here, right? This is at minimum. You've got at least two things. You're trying to juggle multiple things. But you know that in order to really move things along in the way that you want. Sorry about that. So your only preoccupation at this point is really just how do you make this work? Because you want to make multiple things happen at the same time, and you literally can't. You're just trying to weigh out the pros and cons with this in your environment with the Six of Pentacles, right? You're just trying to figure out what the pros and what the cons look like. You're just trying to make sure that between the person giving the pentacles and the person asking for the pentacles, you end up on the giving end and not on the, you know, begging end. Right? So you're trying to position yourself the best way that you can in order to make the decision that's going to best suit your needs and your goals. With the Ace of Swords, okay, let me go ahead and just finish shuffling these guys. I did pre-shuffle, as I do with all of my cards before we do this. Let's go ahead and give it a couple more good shuffles here. Okay. My nose is itching like crazy. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. You're really conflicted. Like, not even conflicted. It's just, you're so excited even. Like, I know the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is generally, you know, this feeling of anxiety, like something bad has happened. And so you're just like, ugh, like, what do I do? But no, with all of these new beginnings, I feel like your source of anxiety, oh my God, your source of anxiety and your source of like sleeplessness is on the fact that you can already see how much abundance is awaiting you, and you're just like, basically, what kind of wrapping paper do I want on to wrap my gift with? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even a matter of what gift do you want. It's like, what color bow do you want on it? Which one do you want? What color bow do you want on it? Like, every decision right now is good, and you're just like, I honestly just can't even believe that this is happening. I'm going to pick those cards up in a minute. We're going to read that separately, but let me finish here. No longer settling for less, though, I'll tell you that. You're done. You're done settling for less. You're moving on up. Okay? Overarching energy here with the Two of Cups. So, this could very well deal with another person, right? In partnership with a Sag, with a Leo, with any sign. Okay, all of the elements are here. Oh, excuse me, my eyes and my nose and everything just suddenly got so itchy. Excuse me. Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. You know, you're blind to the BS, okay? Anything that's been in the way prior to keeping you stable or helping you build this stability, it's so done. It's so done. Like, you're not even paying attention to it anymore. You're on your way out, okay? In the past, you might have been okay with dealing with less, but you've gotten to a point now where basically all of your manifestations are rushing in, and you're just like, what the hell? Like, I'm a Pisces in April, guys. I'm a Pisces. I'm a Scorpio, but I'm a Pisces in April. King of Wands, Two of Cups. You could be, again, we've got Leo here. We've got Leo and Sag in terms of fire signs. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries as well. The Emperor did come up, right? The Emperor right behind the Two of Wands. So you could very well, Pisces, if you are dealing with someone who is a fire sign or embodies those fire sign-like elements, right? Very passionate, a lot of energy, high drive, high ambition, you know, and you are in a partnership with them. Okay, things are looking very, very good. Very good. Ace of Swords, okay, releasing a burden, having a realization about these burdens, having a realization with the Ten of Wands that, you know, you don't have to carry the burden alone, or that each of those burdens served a purpose. Something about, you know, things that were previously very difficult for you, it actually has brought you to where you are now. All right? And because it's fire energy with the wands, and this could be your counterpart, it could be that you have realized something about their struggles. And in being that person who can kind of lay down the truth for them, that could have affected the way they view the connection that you guys have. Your communication with them is, you know, you bring truth, and while they bring their burdens, you're able to simplify it for them in a way where they're just like, actually, yeah, and I realized the whole time things were actually great, and you've inspired me to work on myself, or you've inspired me to reconnect with my emotions again. And you know, something like that, where you have either been the catalyst in someone else's life for how they view their own burdens, or you have gotten to a place now where you have viewed the burdens in your life as being extremely helpful in moving forward now. What's making this a little bit difficult, though, what's challenging you with the Ace of Pentacles, is a new beginning, a new practical beginning. This is, you know, a check or a loan or a lease or a plan, a business plan. Okay, something tangible, something that is the beginning of something new, a new development. Ace of Cups, this is a commitment. This is a commitment, a love commitment with this fire sign, Pisces, or with this other person. With the Ace of Cups, okay, this is, if you have strong fire in your own chart, this is you getting into a place internally where you are recommitting to yourself. You are learning to love yourself again. Something in the past with the Ace of Wands, right? Something has motivated you now to prioritize yourself the way you have always deserved, but you're not depending on anyone else to do that for you anymore. Okay, but if this is you and another person, this could be also a partnership in terms of creativity. This could be a business. All right, so with the Ace of Pentacles, this is a commitment to begin something new. With the Ace of Cups, water is also creative energy, imaginative, right? Highly intuitive, imaginative, very good in the abstract to create something new. So the Ace of Pentacles, what's making this difficult is the fact that this is kind of overlapping. The fact that this commitment is happening at the very same time that you are finally making peace with difficulties and burdens, you're feeling like maybe the speed here is just a little bit too fast. The speed here, like, it needs to slow down. Like, yeah, you're ready, and yeah, you're making peace, and yeah, there's a new commitment here, and that's beautiful, and that's great, and you're excited for it. You're at a transitionary point here. I don't know if that's, you're in a transition right now where you're trying to make multiple things work, and you're just like, okay, stop. I need a second. Let me heal here. Let me put this to rest here, and then I can focus on this here. Right? On your mind, you've got Temperance, the Ten of Cups. You are trying to get things back into balance because you know you know that you are capable of being completely fulfilled in your life. And if it's with a Sagittarius, you're thinking, you're at a point right now where they're the one, Pisces. Like, they're the one. Ace of Cups here, Hanged Man, oh yeah. Let's see, Three of Wands. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh yes, we've got a couple here. Okay, so, oh yes, hold on. That's interesting. Okay, hold on. Oh wow, hold on. Okay, all right, no problem. Oh my. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and work through this. So, your emotions are being reserved right now. All right? Your emotions are being reserved right now, Pisces. This is you with the Hanged Man. This is you being in love with somebody. All right? If this is you in a romantic sense, in a love sense, you are definitely feeling very in love with this Sagittarius. Okay? Very strong Sagittarius here. We've got a lot of water here. I don't feel like that's really indicative of the sign. I feel it could be, but I feel like this is really just you feeling very in your element around this other person. This could be also an air sign. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, because the King of Swords is here coming in. Your Three of Wands talks about expectations, waiting for things that you've been putting out to come back in. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is someone who is very committed, very nurturing. Excuse me. And I feel here that you are this Queen of Cups. I feel like you are this Queen of Cups. And I feel like the Queen of Pentacles here is really just describing the tendency of the King of Swords to be a very nurturing person. Like, this person knows what they want and they have decided to come to you. They have chosen you. And I'm not saying that they've chosen you instead of other people. I feel like they may also be in a similar situation as you, where they have multiple ways they can go about their business in life. And instead of, for example, drowning themselves in work because they also came out of something very burdensome in the past and like, you know what, I just want to focus on work, they might actually be saying to themselves now, well, actually, I really like Pisces, like, a lot. And I think, I'm in a good place financially. I don't have to work. I was only working before as a distraction to get my mind off of all these burdens. But like, with all the burdens gone, the truth is Pisces is really my source of happiness. Like, Pisces has it going on. We're very compatible, intellectually. I'm seeing all the cups here. You guys are in love. There's a lot of passion here, open, honest communication. You guys may have been friends in the past. But again, I love seeing water overlapping fire and water overlapping earth. There's not only emotional attraction, but there's also very strong sexual attraction as well, which is very delicious. Again, this energy is scrumptious. Which you guys have, and I feel like a building of anticipation as well. I feel like you guys could be kind of like at the starting line. Like, you guys might be at that point where you're still just friends, or you guys are bonding emotionally and like opening lines of communication. But I feel like you guys are at that stage still where you've got a lot of pent up energy that you are regularly trying to get in with each other, so even if you guys are already at that point where you've started engaging in some of the fun activities, it looks like you guys are at the beginning stages because you guys are not letting up and it's still very fresh and you guys are just trying to eat each other up, essentially. If this is not romantic, this is you guys really you guys are in complete alignment. You guys want the same things. You guys share the same creative ideas. You guys envision fulfillment the same way. You guys are trying to achieve balance. You guys are still in this transition period where maybe this is a side business and you're still working at your 9 to 5 and you're trying to scale back and you're trying to make it both work and, something here having, you guys trying to work together here to make it more balanced. And there is a slight reservation. Again, there's an attraction here, but maybe the full expression of love hasn't yet been made evident, even though there is an opportunity to start something new. Someone here is a little bit not guarded. They're just holding their reservations. Like they're not trying to not let you in, Pisces, or the other way around, but they're, it could be you not wanting to let them in, but it's not because you don't want to, it's because you know how this works. You know how this situation goes down. I don't want to call it a game, like you know what the game is. It's not a game, but it's just you understand that you still have to get to know each other in a basic sense before you start to invest yourself emotionally. Because once you've invested yourself emotionally, if things become very evident that they won't work out in the long term, that just makes the process of separation a lot harder. And so you're just being smart about it. If that's not the case and you're dealing with another Pisces, it's that in your heart, you feel that they are reciprocating the love back and you are just feeling very, very, very fulfilled by what you guys share. If this is business, someone here could be hesitant to share their ideas. So if this person tends to keep to themselves a lot, Pisces, I would recommend trying to egg them to come out of their shell a bit, because they do have an overflow of ideas, but their expression of them may not really be there. They're shy. They're really shy, and they're afraid that you won't receive them in a positive way. They're afraid that you might criticize their vision and call it stupid or downplay it. So just be very sensitive towards that and be cognizant that if they are withholding, if it looks like they are holding back, it's not because they don't have ideas, it's that they're afraid to share them. So just create a space that's more inviting for them. Okay? In the recent past, again, emotional, unconditional love and a passion, just brand new, just passion, forward movement, sexual energy. If not sexual, this is just finally having the ambition to create that which you love. So if this is a business, you are finally pursuing something that fulfills your heart, not just something that makes sense. It's something that caters to your creativity and just makes you feel very whole emotionally. Like you get excited to wake up in the morning to go to this job, even though you work over 80 hours a week. There's nothing else that you would rather be doing right now than this thing. Right? Coming in with the Three of Wands, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Judgment. If this is not another person, remember I told you with the King of Swords, this could be an air sign. It could also be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be an earth sign in a romantic sense who has decided to come closer to you, to close the distance between you guys, and to pursue an honest and openly communicative relationship that can be nurtured. All right, that can be nurtured well into the future. There could be a little bit of a delay. All right, someone here again is feeling reserved somewhat. So, excuse me, while you guys might feel like that chemistry, that desire, that similarity, the reciprocation of emotion, maybe you guys see it in each other's eyes, you see it in each other's body language, but coming in, right, there could be a little bit of a delay, possible separation. One of you guys might be traveling, right? One of you guys could be traveling and spending some time apart. Maybe you guys are in separation right now and you guys met each other online and someone has decided to close that distance. So they are the ones that are going to be coming in to meet you, or you meet them, or something like that. But again, we've got multiple twos. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. Decisions have been made. Balance is being achieved. All right, so with the Three of Wands coming in, we've got a decision having already been made. And someone here is very excited to bring that about. Like with the Judgment, this is a very big decision. This is a monumental decision. This is love. This is career. This is a cornerstone, an entire element of life. This isn't isolated to a situation. This is, with the Major Arcana, this is talking to the greater picture of your life. So this is a major decision that you're going to be seeing the results in, or a possible delay in, for something very significant. So if this is for you, love, this is literally talking about if this is your life partner, right? If this is business, this is literally talking about, are you going to expand abroad? Are you planning on going international? Are you willing for this person to come on board, this air sign? right? This could be an attorney, this could be whatever it is that you're doing, this thing, this next step that you're going to be taking, this decision that has been made is going to affect an entire aspect of your life for the long term. But I see a very, very positive outcome with this. So there might be a little bit of a delay, especially if there is travel involved. That could, if there is separation, let me say that. If there's separation between you and another person, this is what's delaying the progress forward. If you guys are not in separation, or if you guys are in separation and you're closing the distance, that's what's going to progress things moving forward. You get what I'm saying? So whether you're apart, or whether you're apart and coming together, or together and coming apart, you know, that's going to affect your progress differently depending on your situation. Either way though, I'm not seeing any negative indications. I'm seeing that that's just part of what the process needs to be in order to make this work. This is a ripple effect. All right, with the Two of Swords here and the Six of Cups is how you see yourself, Pisces. You're a little bit indecisive because of something that has happened in the past, which I think is directly linked to this Ten of Wands here. This Ten of Wands energy, whatever this was, that was very hard. These multiple burdens, because to me, the Ten of Wands in this sense is not one big burden. This feels like a bunch of little burdens that you had to put down all at once because you were like, enough is enough, right? So I feel like there's something about this Ten of Wands from the past. It could involve a soulmate, because with the Six of Cups we have strong soulmate energy here as well. This could have been a soulmate connection. This could have just been a friendship connection as well, though nostalgic, right? Giving and receiving, just very pleasurable memories. This is something or someone from the past that was linked most likely to this Ten of Wands burden that you have realized a lot about and have finally put to rest. But it's because of that you are now proceeding with the caution that you are. But be careful with the Two of Swords, because that's indecision, and that is a complete and utter stalemate. That's a stop. That is a complete and total stop. And I want to reiterate as well that I completely missed that when I missed the Two of Swords when I was counting up the twos. We've got every single ace and every single two here. So you're moving forward. There's a very distinct progression coming up. With the Three of Wands is what's coming in. So you go from the ones to the twos of being your surrounding energy, making a decision, getting everything back in harmony, in balance. And the three is what's coming towards you. So you're slowly but surely steadying yourself and bringing yourself to a point of stability, which is what I see here in the cards that just flew out, right? You're done with the lack. You're done with accepting less than you desire. The Four of Wands is here. Okay, so we can't really feasibly expect it to come out in any further clarification. So it is already on the table. So I do see you getting to a point where you achieve stability. Okay, but you see yourself definitely as a little bit kind of not stuck in the past. You could be, but I feel like more than anything, you're a little bit hesitant to let your emotions decide for you right now, because you understand the importance of reflection and thinking before you act. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because everything you have, like, I'm not seeing where you are blind to what's happening between you and this other person. Again, romantic or otherwise, you guys have a very strong connection. There's a lot of, you guys are on the same page. You know, you guys want the same things. You guys are moving in the same direction. While there might be a little delay here, I'm not seeing that that's going to be a significant issue. If anything, it's going to be somewhat of a catalyst to bring you guys closer into alignment to what you are going for together and separately as individuals. It just so happens that you guys are mirroring each other quite a lot. This could be twin flame as well, with the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups, and the fact that we've got the couples here, the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups here as well. So there's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that you do make a decision, though, okay? Not making a decision puts a delay on all of this. And all of this is the fact that things are getting as good as they are right now is the fact that things are progressing, right? The Ace, where you realized everything, and there's the very palpable new beginning. Then you've got the Two, where now you have to make a decision, right? Lay down the past in order to make room for the future. Make these decisions, regain harmony, get back on your footing. The Three of Wands is now that you've put in the work, now that you've made decisions, now that you are investing your time and energy, now is the time where you're going to start seeing a return on your investment of time, right? If you're in a situation with another person, which is the case here, you're going to start seeing them give back. Now is the appropriate time where if they reciprocate, you'll be seeing them giving back to you as well. And then the Four of Wands, right? Once you guys get over whatever this is here, this possible delay or an acceleration, right? This could be a speed up, like the end of a delay and someone coming in full force with the King of Swords speed and Judgment coming in saying it's time to close the distance, right? Then you'll get to a point where you're where you reach stability with this person or without them. But I am seeing very strong partnership energy here. In the environment, we've got the Six of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So seeing that you have stood and you are standing in your power, right? In the recent past, you have a renewed vigor towards life, and this situation, these circumstances that have presented themselves to you about your life and about this connection, the King of Cups, I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like he's waiting to hear back from you. He's waiting to see, again, because this emotional reservation, I'm seeing that the King of Cups isn't the beggar per se, but I'm seeing that the King of Cups here is patiently waiting for you to be ready to give, if that makes sense. So be mindful, Pisces, that if you're waiting for a reciprocation, right? If there is no distance here between you and this person, and what you're really waiting for is the result of your time together to come through, understand that you might not be expressing your emotions clearly enough because the King of Cups is waiting. The King of Cups, I don't feel like this is him breadcrumbing you. I don't feel like this is him giving you just barely enough. I feel like this is him waiting for you to be ready to give what you are ready to give. So if you are attracted to this person and you feel connected to this person, again, if it's not a romantic sense, if this is just a partnership, a very strong partnership, creative partnership, this person here, you may have been holding back information, you may have been holding back ideas, emotions, you might have been holding stuff back because you knew you had to in order to decide whether the facts of the situation appeal to you so far. You're waiting for this person to show their hand, but they're waiting for you to show your hand. This person doesn't want to act outside of good taste. This person actually has a lot of class, whoever this King of Cups is. This person wants to do things correctly, and they're doing things on your time because they probably are familiar with whatever this Ten of Wands was, or at least they can empathize with you, how hard it can be to move past letting down that kind of burden. But they are waiting for you. Okay, Pisces, they're waiting for you to feel ready. So they're not pushing anything. And it's not because they're not interested. In fact, they are so interested. They are extremely interested. Pisces, they're so interested. They are very in tune with their emotions. They're very in control of their emotion as per King of Cups. They're in great control of their emotions. And because of that, they are not going to force themselves on you, and they are not going to make you feel outside of your comfort zone if you're not ready. So just keep that in mind. There is somebody here who wants to be expressive, but needs confirmation from you that it's the appropriate time to be expressive that way. All right. In your fear, you have the Page of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. Now, this is interesting because, in the fear, it's okay to be the Page of Swords because you don't want to be in that position where you gossip, right? You don't want to be in that position where you don't really know how to speak. But the thing is I feel like whatever is here to help you make this decision, again, Two of Pentacles, you're in a transition right now. With your fear here, it's that either someone is going to feed you the wrong information and make you pick the wrong thing, and that's what you're afraid of. You might be relying on outside sources for your information. And these sources might misinform you, and that's your fear. If that's the case, I highly recommend you not listen to any of these individuals anymore and start doing your own research that is not directly tied to people who might have conflicts of interest. Otherwise, this is really you being afraid that you will never be able to make up your mind, which is impossible because whether you do or don't, a decision is eventually made for you. Okay, so there's no rush here. All right, but I feel here like you do know what you want, and you need to for once and for all, put down whatever these 10 of wands were, whatever this healing and recoup energy you need. Like, and there are ways of handling transitions. So for example, if you are in a situation with another person and you are still at the same time dealing with a past issue, whether it was related to them or unrelated, doesn't matter. You can always say, look, this is how I currently feel. This is my current state. I am shutting down. I shut down when we have these types of conversations, or I shut down when you come around, or I shut down in the meetings, because the truth is I am still kind of processing something that I recently ended or let go of, and I'm having a hard time doing both at the same time. So I'm applying myself the best I can right now. But as soon as I'm able to put down these wands, as soon as I'm able to finally put this to rest, which I'm actively trying, I'm loving myself. I'm going through the motions of self-care every day to make sure that that as I am working through the pain or through the difficulties, I am able to recuperate in as quickly as I possibly can. And as soon as I'm able to finally put these wands down and heal from it, that's when I can see myself really 100% committing to this situation that we share. But until then, I can't truly commit, or not even, obviously that's a terrible thing to say in a work setting, but you just, until I'm able to adequately wrap up this past issue, I can't agree to X, Y, and Z, or I can't rise up to these other projects of X, Y, and Z with 110% ability until I'm able to kind of put this to rest. You can talk to this person and say, look, I'm doing my best, but this is the situation. This is not permanent. This is totally temporary, but I do need a few minutes to handle this and put this to rest. Right? If you feel open communicating, which I feel like you do because you do have the Ace of Swords here. So while you might not feel encouraged right now to speak openly, you do know that it's an option. And so I highly encourage you to do that. If you're afraid that your hesitance might be turning anyone here off, you should definitely talk to them and just let them know where you're at. Because I'm seeing that there's a lot of support coming from this person, and this person is kind of waiting to see your reciprocation. But if you don't reciprocate, they're going to be left to their own devices and say, well, I guess they don't really reciprocate, which isn't the case. It's not the case at all. Make that known, though. They're going to respect you. This is a king. This person's coming to you as a king. This person isn't coming to you as somebody who isn't taking you seriously. This person's doing their best to watch you do your thing so that they can be considerate. So this person is a very, very considerate person, and if you tell them how you're feeling, once they receive confirmation that you feel just as strongly, you just have things you need to work through, that's going to be a good enough answer for them. That'll kind of reassure them that you guys are in a reciprocating situation. All right. Your potential outcome here is the Strength card with the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and Justice. You're tired of other people's opposing energies. You're tired of the inner conflict. You're ready to reestablish balance in your life. You're ready to you're ready for things to feel fair again, right? You're always in a position, Pisces, where maybe you always had to pretend like everything was okay, right? You always had to pretend like everything was okay even when it wasn't, and it feels like, in a sense, that could be what's keeping you a little bit reserved, is that you're struggling to put certain things to rest, but you don't want to talk about them because you try to keep up this persona, this facade, like you've got everything under control, when it's okay when you do have everything in control, but it's okay to admit that it's hard to keep things under control. So with the Strength card, you're going to be getting into this place where you're going to reestablish inner balance. You're going to be able to tame the wilder aspects of this situation. I'm not seeing anything too out there, though. All right, but it feels like the things that could be potentially stressful to you, you have a pretty good grip on them. A lot of stability. With Justice, this is a lot of balance. You're not doing anything. You're not taking on anything that you can't handle. And if that has anything to do with legal paperwork, perhaps, there's this person in your environment, this new person, and in the recent past, you had this renewed vigor, right? Because you ended something with someone prior, maybe an earth sign. There's a lot of air right now in this cluster. It could have been an air sign or a Leo. Someone that you ended things with, and you had some legal paperwork like hanging in the balance, that's going to be quickly coming to a close. Because what we also had was the Page of Swords again with the Five of Swords. So there could have been an air sign that you got out of something with, and you're kind of afraid of their interference and all of these great things. But if it has anything to do with some type of legal anything, some type of paperwork, or even just their presence, I'm seeing their presence will be more manageable, even though it might feel kind of like, ugh, just having them around is icky. With justice here and strength, that is going to manage itself. I'm feeling like balance here is going to be completely reestablished, and very quickly. This person may have been very manipulative in the past, and it could be also that they right now are trying to keep you from this outcome by feeding you misinformation, which is why I'm telling you, if this is a person that you're afraid of, or people who you fear their intentions are just not really where the kind of intention, that they're not the intentions of people who are looking out for your best interest, withdraw your attention from the information that they give you and just find a different source of information. Okay? Because I'm seeing here that they definitely are not trustworthy at all. If this Page of Swords is an actual person, this is not a trustworthy person. And they are going to try to keep you from achieving your outcome here with strength and justice. But it's not going to happen as long as you make sure that you don't indulge in their shenanigans. As long as you're not indulging, and when you finally do drop a ball, right now in this transition period, when you finally do drop a pentacle, make sure it's not based on any information that they're giving you. Okay, so whether that information is negative talk to you about oh, you're making a great decision, or you're making a bad decision, or, oh, look at you, you think you're so hot, you think you're so tough, whatever, whether it's that, or whether it's, well, my lawyer said that you won't be able to get custody of the kids for as long as you want, or that, what I'm saying? Like, the information could be factual, or it could just be mental. Whatever the manipulation is, I'm seeing that the information they give you is very gossipy and very, very untrue. This person shouldn't be trusted. This person doesn't know what they're talking about, basically, and you know it. So just go along with it. Now that this person is not trustworthy, they're going to keep talking. They're keep talking. Don't worry. While they're still talking, take care of business and bring all of this to an end. Okay? With the justice, balance is being reestablished. All of this, competition, all of this, like, battering and opposing opinion, just kind of like, no. Again, you're done with all of that. You're tired of that. You're done with that. You've already made a decision. It's okay to be a little bit reserved emotionally, considering if this is something that you left in the past. I could definitely see how that is, you don't want to bring that with you into the future, but I do see that coming to an end. I do, for sure. I see that coming to an end, and I see that there is somebody here that is willing to definitely work with you in a way that encourages growth, emotional, physical, ambition wise, open communication in every aspect that is required in a balanced relationship, romantic or otherwise. There is somebody here who is definitely very willing to work with you and appreciates everything you bring to the table and is ready to meet you in the middle. Okay, but they are waiting to see your confirmation to make sure that they're not pressuring you, and to make sure that, before they invest any further, that you do reciprocate. So while you are bringing an end to whatever past situation has happened, make sure that you are also letting this other person know, this person who is in your future, right? This person who you can see you moving into the future with. Make sure that this person is aware that you're on board, but you just need some time to figure this out, to finalize certain things, and to get in a place where you can comfortably 100% commit your time and energy into this new thing moving forward. All right? Pisces, your energy this month is very delicious. It's very delicious. Congratulations. Okay? And to sum up, for those of you who you're single, all right, this is just you, the single individual. I do see someone coming in here for you in the same respect as for those of you who are looking at this for romance. If not, you are achieving a certain level of duality and balance within yourself that is so complete and so inclusive of all of the things that matter, right? Honesty with yourself, care for yourself, development of yourself, a respect and an honor for the things that drive you and your identity and your personality. There's a complete alignment of your internal environment where moving forward, perhaps traveling, you get the courage finally to travel. If not, all of the time and investment that you've put into yourself recently, you're going to reap the benefits, because you're going to be moving forward towards your goals a lot more quickly, and you're going to be seeing your manifestation come in very, very fast. Very, very fast. Your fear here is that other people's input might keep you from really being able to make everything work. But it's not about other people. I do still recommend that you focus on one thing at a time, because that's where you'll really reap the benefits greatest. But I would just say that when you finally are deciding what pentacle to put down and which one to plant, don't make a decision based off of what other people are telling you, because other people here, especially if they've hurt you in the past, don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you move forward. They see how great you're doing. You might have just graduated law school with justice. If not, you could just be coming out of jail. You could be something legal, something, if not legal, just something that fairness, restoring the good karma in your life. You've kind of rehabilitated yourself from an old way of being, and people here are not encouraging you to do that. There are people in your vicinity who will encourage you, but other people that you might kind of look at their advice, you're like, I don't know if that really rings true. If you have to even ask, then ignore their advice. Okay? Ignore it completely, because you're coming into your strength, you're coming into balance. And all of that is conditional on making sure that no one, you don't give anyone's advice to any more thought than you actually agree with. There are people here that you just know in your core are not, their advice to you is not really going to be helpful. And so you can respectfully decline and be like, I appreciate the input, but I'm going to do this still. Like that, okay? But congratulations, Pisces. You guys are amazing. I am so happy for you. This energy is incredible. Like, holy crap, this is really good stuff. I'm excited for you. Please enjoy the rest of your month. I hope that this resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to know where you guys are at. And until next time, my babies, I love you so much. Mwah. Light, love, and many hugs and many kisses, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Pisces.